Hello YouTube, it is I, Jack. I am back, and today I'm going to be doing a quick little review of the, this is a very long name, the Harley Davidson 1200 Sportster XL Custom. That's what it is, 1200 Sportster. So I'm going to be doing a review of a 1200 Sportster today. I'm doing a review, I've already done one of these obviously, and this is just another one because I'm coming up to my first service, which has been done by Guildford Harley Davidson, 1,000 miles. And I thought now that I've ridden it for sort of a couple of months and I've got 1,000 miles on it, I would do a proper kind of, breakdown of what I love and what I don't love so much. There's only two things I don't love, and they're the same two things I didn't love last time, but anyway. So yeah, I'll start off with the negative and then we'll move on to end with a high. So the two things I don't love, very simple, and it's the same, exactly the same as I said last time. I still hate these things here. Fucking indicators on both sides. Why, Harley Davidson? Why have you done that? Why? It's such a America thing to do. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. So please don't make them with them anymore. To change over and do the switch gear on just the left is very expensive, so I won't be doing it. I just have to get used to it, but you know, people say you do get used to it. I'm still, if I'm honest, not used to it, and every time I indicate on my right hand side I still think, fucking idiots, Harley, why anyway, so I moan over. But yeah, I do not like indicators on both sides. The other thing, which is a little bit I guess of a letdown, it's not actually to do with the bike, it's actually to do with the mufflers, the cans that are on it, is when I bought the bike from Harley, they did a deal with me where they gave me some of these Screamin' Eagle street cannon mufflers. Not a full system, it's just a can that you stick on it. And as I said last time, they are really quiet. I've looked into these a lot more now, and I've looked at sort of some stuff on YouTube and gone online and Google and all that sort of stuff. Basically, they're really quiet, and Harley Davidson actually advertise them as being really quiet. They don't use those words. What they say is they say, they give a lovely bassy, deep tone or something, but without annoying your neighbours. So that's just marketing speak for these are fucking quiet. Apparently, you do get a bit of increased torque and you get a bit of sort of mid-range, but I mean, who cares on a bike like this? It's a 1200cc Harley. It's basically a tractor with a lot of chrome on it. So, performance stuff, I don't know. If you want performance, don't buy a Harley Davidson, basically. If you want performance, go and buy an R1 or a Jigsaw Thou or whatever. Don't buy one of these. But the street cannons by Screamin' Eagles, if you want to be noticed and to be loud and proud and to be, Mr. Harley down the seafront, whatever you fucking do not put Screamin' Eagle street cannons on your bike. You may as well just stay with the standards and save your money and get, the Vans and Hines or whatever. I said in the last video about putting the short shots on and the stage one and all that sort of stuff. Basically, I've had a U-turn on that. I'm not doing it. I'm going to stick with the Screamin' Eagles as much as I've just slagged them off, because, and it's a very simple reason, I haven't got any fucking money. So they cost a lot of money, and aside from someone I know going to America and actually getting me some and putting them in their case and bringing them back and avoiding tax and customs and all that sort of stuff, I'm not paying that amount of money. Even to put them on there myself, I'm not paying that amount of money. That's fucking silly money. That's basically half the price of another bloody second-hand bike. So no, not doing that. So that's the negatives. Two negatives: Screamin' Eagles and fucking indicators. What do I love about this bike? I love absolutely everything about this bike, apart from those two things. I love everything about it. And I actually couldn't have picked a better one, if I'm honest. Why do I think this is the best? Well, of the Sportsters, it's obviously the 1200, which is the biggest engine. I've ridden an 883, and unless you're new to biking, or of course, unless it's a financial thing and you just cannot find that extra money, which is totally understandable, then I would try and avoid the 883. Again, look awesome, really cool looking bike, sound great if you've got the right kit on it, but just no poke at all, none whatsoever. And although I just went on about no performance on a Harley Davidson and how it doesn't really matter, it matters in overtakes and stuff like that. On an 803, on a dual carriageway or on a motorway, you know, you're fucking planning overtakes, and that's the sort of thing you were doing when you were sort of 17 or whatever on a 125. So you don't want to go back to that. So what? Yeah, get the 1200 if you can, or an 883, which you then bore out to the 1200, whatever. But so I love the fact that it's a 1200. It's so comfortable. I mean, I've got severe chronic pain. I actually live every single day of my life with severe chronic pain. I've got severe back pain, and I've got another host of other neurological goodies. But anyway, this bike is comfy for me in severe pain. The seat, I don't know, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are kind of going on about Harley Seats being shit. I really like it. You know, I've done a couple hundred miles a day on it, and I really, really, really like it. The bars, love them. As much as I'd want to put some cool kind of ape hangers or something on there, or some beach bars or whatever, these are just fucking great. You know, they know what they're doing with these when they, you know, when they make them and churn them out. This is just a comfortable, mature choice cruiser. You will not go wrong with this. That front tyre is brilliant. The handling you get on it is great. You know, I've seen the old 1200 Sportsters with the kind of the skinny front on, and yeah, they look cool, but that kind of balloon front is absolutely awesome. The engine's been faultless so far. I say it's only 1,000 miles, but nothing has rattled off. Nothing has kind of given way. No seals are broken. Everything's been, you know, absolutely great so far. Anything else? Yeah, just go buy one. I mean, honestly, they're fucking brilliant. I just love them. The only thing that I would say, and it's a big thing, if you're buying this for a do everything bike, it ain't right. You could definitely tour on this. You can put panniers on it and tour. You can cruise around. But just to reiterate exactly what I said in the last video, it ain't a quick bike. Don't, you know, think, oh, it's a 1200, it'll be fast. It is not. It's really not. So, I mean, I think the most I've done on it is probably going to be about 95 to 100, and going around 95 to 100 was fucking horrible. Really horrible. And I did it just to kind of go up there and see what it was like, and then you come down to about 70 again, and you know, that feels fine, but yeah, up at that speed, horrible. So if you're looking for thrills and you're looking for kind of like, you know, going out scratching on the weekend and stuff, this is not the bike for you. So if you want to look cool and have a Harley and all that sort of stuff, you might want to have to budget in, you know, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh hand R6 or something to fuck around on the weekends on, because as I say, you won't get adrenaline rush performance from this thing. Fuel, miles per gallon's been pretty good actually. You know, tank range, I fill up at about 110. So you make what you will. You know, it's okay for me. I'm not touring on it, so it's fine for what I use it for. Is there anything else that I'm going to do to it? Yeah, smoke out the indicators, just tiny little things. Smoke out the indicators. I've put a little plate on the back, which I've covered up. But yeah, the stamp plate. British licensing is horrendous. The plates that these bikes come with, it's like a fucking barn door attached to the back of your bike. So that was changed. And I haven't taken the piss, but I've gone to a 7x5, and it's a little bit smaller. It matches the lines of the bikes, but it's still very readable. And I'm hoping that, you know, you're not going to get tugged for having that on. Anything else that I'm going to change on it? I wouldn't mind putting the Daymaker front bulb on there, or the lighting system, which is basically what it should come with, which is a bright light rather than just the standard light. Yeah, that would be good. But apart from that, no, there's nothing to change about it. I read a long review about these. Some guy in the States was going on about how amazing they are and basically jerking off over them. And he was saying that this was the best of the bunch, sort of thing, and blah blah blah. But he was saying don't get the spoked wheels, obviously because of problems with them braking and that sort of stuff. But I don't know, those spokes to me they're just beautiful. They just look the part to me, so I'll definitely be keeping them. And I'd say the argument that I was talking about before in the last video about, you know, don't buy a Sportster because there are girls buy a bigger Harley, I just think that's absolute bullshit. This bike is awesome. This bike gets loads of looks. It's only Harley people that can tell the difference anyway. This is the weird thing. It's like bikers know bikes. and they know, you know, the different types of bikes and all that sort of stuff, and they judge you on your bike and all that sort of thing. But it's only really Harley people that can tell the difference. And I've kind of gone round and round and round in my head this whole, you know, oh, you know, don't get a Sportster, get a Dyna, or, you know, get a soft hand, and I actually prefer the look of Sportsters. I think Sportsters are the best. I'm gonna put this out there. This isn't biased because I've got one. I honestly think Sportsters are the best looking Harley Davidson. Full stop. They look fucking awesome, especially with that front, you know, big fat tyre on there. I just love them. But anyway, so cost new 10 grand. Guildford Harley Davidson, as I got it from. Yeah, just go buy one. I honestly, I cannot fault this bike. I fucking love it. So yeah, if you're looking for something to cruise around on in the summer, and you want sort of front controls, and you want to kind of sit back and chill and have a big meaty V-twin, kind of, you know, do all the work and have all that low down grunt, go down to Harley Davidson dealership and get one of these, because you won't be disappointed, and they are all that stuff that you dreamt about as a kid when you looked at motorbikes go past. They really, really, really are. They are such good fun, and these Sportsters particularly handle really well. And yeah, and I have ridden now bigger Harley Davidsons, you know, the Dynas and a Roadkin, and yeah, it was alright. But I prefer this. Honestly, go and buy a Sportster. They're fucking brilliant. Right, I will see you later, YouTube. Bye bye.